increase standardization and control for top managers. Using chain of command, managers can direct the activities of subordinates toward a common purpose. If the right person with a creative vision is in charge of a hierarchy, the results can be phenomenal. Until Steve Jobs' regrettable passing in October of 2011, Apple had used a strongly top-down creative process in which most major decisions, innovations flow directly through Jobs and then were delegated to sub-teams as a specific assignments to complete. So, yeah. Here, what they are trying to say is like a strict organizational hierarchy. That means a strict bureaucracy is maintained in order to make sure that organization standards is maintained by the top level of the management. So, how the top level of management is maintaining the standardization is through the chain of command and the direction of the managers to their subordinates. So this is how the management style was working at the Apple. And they are saying like before the Steve Jobs passed in 2011, before that Steve Jobs is the person who was giving down all the plans and major corporate plans and decisions was, and all the innovation was flowed by Jobs through the sub teams. That means he is the person in the top level management deciding how the subordinates or the sub teams are gonna start specific tasks. So he is the one who is coming up with new innovations and assigning those tasks to their employees or subordinates. So that there is a creative deviance in which individuals create extremely assignments to complete. There is a creative deviance in which individuals create extremely successful products despite being told to senior management to stop working on them. The electronized displays used in more than half of Revolt Packard's instruments, the tape slitter that was one of the most important process innovations in 3M's history, and Nika's development of multi-billion-dollar LED bright lighting technology were all officially rejected by the management hierarchy. In all these cases, an approach like Apple would be shut down some of the most successful products these companies ever produced. Doing business as usual can become such an imperative in a hierarchical organization. New ideas are seen threats rather than opportunities for development. It is not immediately apparent why top-down decisions making works so well on a highly creative company like Apple. While hierarchy really ruins innovations at several organizations, it may be that Apple's structure is actually quite simple with relatively few layers and great deal of responsibility placed on each individual for his or her outcomes. Or it may be that simply had a very unique leader who was able to rise the conventional structure of CEO to create the culture of the concept. So here what they are trying to say is like through the creativeness and the innovations which the Apple company brought down, it has an extreme deviance among the creativity within their product. So this was worked by the senior management, and all the electronized and all the parts or gadgets which is used and all the new technological innovations was introduced by the top management, and also the employees or the subordinates were contributing to the company in their own talent and skills. So since there are few layers, if you take Apple company, they are saying there is not a complicated structure of hierarchy. It's a simple layer of hierarchy. Since that is a simple layer of hierarchy, all the people who are in a job or the authority, they have the responsibility to take up all the aspects of the organization, whether it's a positive viability or a negative viability which is created by their own operational process. So this is how the Apple company was working, and they are saying Apple's leadership was very unique by Steve Jobs, and who was the creator of the company, and the company's culture also was determined by himself. So, can you go down, please? So that's the case, and this is your case study. So this is your assignment task. The objective of this assignment is to enable learners to understand organizational functions. Organizational behavior is the field of investigates impact of individuals, groups, and structural behavior within an organization. In this assignment, we explain about the structure, culture, and leadership styles used by Apple in corporation. Other than this, various managerial approach, motivation theories, and importance for managers, Apple has also been discussed. This is by following analyzing the group behavior later of Apple with the company. So here the first task says what are the major behavioral science disciplines that contribute to OB. So there are few organizational disciplines and behavioral science which has contribute to organizational behavior. So as I told you, organization behavior, it falls into several categories, maybe to the educational sector, maybe to the banking sector, maybe to a film industry or anything. An organizational structure or a hierarchy takes place in every part of group of people working together. So here you have to do a small research work about what is the behavioral disciplines and how this is contributing to OB. So if you do a small research work, you can identify which areas, which behavioral science and which discipline is going to contribute to OB. So if you just write down about this particular theory by searching and reading lots of articles and lots of websites, you will get this answer. So you have to summarize it and just jot down the main points, what are the disciplines and how it is going to contribute to the organization behavior. So that's for 20 marks. And what are the 6 key elements that define an organizational structure? So actually this part I will be teaching you all in chapter 4, the regarding the organization structure. So keep that up. So 1.3, what is bureaucracy and how it does differ from a simple structure? So you have to explain, as I told you, I have explained what is a bureaucratic structure and what is a simple structure. Simple structure is not much a formalized structure where you have no much strict hierarchy. So from that, how bureaucracy is differing. So you have to tell about that. And 1.4, it says, do you think it's likely for an organization to deliberately create an anti-hierarchy to inspire employees to occupy in more acts of creative deviances? What might a company take to encourage creative deviance? So creative deviance is something you have to come up by your own innovative products, or what are the process you are having. So you have to talk about that, and you have to just briefly explain about what is the anti-hierarchy and how employees are being uh, affected by it. So and also you have to take this particular Apple company and take just tell about the Apple company, how that is encouraging to creative deviance. So how they are coming up with deviated creativeness, so you have to tell about that. And next one is why do you consider a company like Apple is able to creative with a strong hierarchical structure, whereas other companies finding hierarchy limiting? So here you have to talk about the leadership. Here you can talk Apple company is being successful because of the leadership. So we have discussed many leadership theories, many leadership styles. You can include those theory and apply to the organization and talk about. Next. What are some early theories of motivation? How applicable they are today? So I have taught you the motivational theories. So you can talk about those motivational theories for 30 marks, and you can tell in your own words how those theories are being applicable today. For example, if you take the hygiene theory, just tell how it is applicable today. If you take a Pancraker theory, just tell how it is applicable today. Like that, Froome's theory, how it is applicable today, and tell about that. For that's for 30 marks. After that, 2.2, how does Apple industry motivate their employees? So also I have talked about the motivation, and just tell what are the ways the company is trying to motivate the employees. Read the annual report of the Apple company and search in the annual report. You may get answers how they are motivating their employees. I want the real scenario answers. So read the annual report of the Apple company and give it. After that, it talks about discuss about Apple's success has been entirely dependent on Steve Jobs' role as the head of the hierarchy. What are the possible liabilities of the company that is so strongly connected to the decision making of a single individual? So yesterday I taught you about leadership styles. So you have to tell if one person, if we are relying on one particular person to take any decisions or stuff, so what is going to happen and how the organization will be, and how the organization is being very successful through this leadership, what leadership style has been followed and how that leadership style is being successful. Also the managerial grid also you can apply to this and talk about. After that, it says comparison of effectiveness of different leadership styles in different organizations. So there are many leadership styles. Now yesterday I taught you all the few basic leadership styles. You can search for more leadership styles and just take different organizations and just talk about what are the organization leadership styles are in. Okay, and discuss the organizational theories that underpin the practice of management as follows. So actually there follows means there should be something, it's not there. Please go up, go up, மேல போங்க, மேல மேல கொஸ்டினுக்கு. Dylan,
They are given nothing, miss.
they are given nothing, no? Dylan, அந்த
Yeah, they are
பழைய
given only
கொஸ்டினுக்கு
as.
கொஞ்சம் போடுங்க.
இது மிஸ்
இல்ல இல்ல இது இல்ல, மேல போங்க, கொஸ்டின் கிட்ட போங்க.
இதா क्वेश्चन
Discuss
இல்லையா?
the organizational theories that underpin the practice of management as follows. Okay, 2.2, the final one, task 3, you all just hold it. I will just talk to the academic person and let you all know, okay?
Okay, miss.
Okay, miss.
Okay, so you all have any doubts?
Any questions?
No, miss.
அப்ப எல்லாரும் மெரிட் பாஸ் எல்லாருமா?
சரி, அந்த கடைசி கொஸ்டின் மட்டும் நான் ஒருக்கா டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்றேன். அண்ட் அது கடைசி கொஸ்டின் கிளியரா இல்ல, so அது டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு I will let you all know. So next class we will have OBNO, so again we will discuss about the assignments as well if you all are having any doubts. Okay,
Okay, miss.
okay, thank you.
Yes, we have submitted, miss.
You have submitted, so how did you finish that question?
The way I understood.
What even I didn't understand what is there, because that question is not completed, right? So I also don't understand what are they trying to ask. So okay, what's your name?
Umer.
Umer. Okay, Umer, I'll just check your assignment and I will do something. At least you have to do the only the last question and just paste it out. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye,
Paramala.
take care.
Bye, sir.
God bless
Bye.
you. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye. God bless you too.